latest with your husband, the former ambassador? What's happening to him right now?
Wolf, we're very concerned. His friends, his family, all of those who support democracy in Pakistan and human rights. My husband, who you know, has always been a patriotic Pakistani and who worked very hard in his years in Washington as Pakistan's ambassador to work to secure and improve Pakistan and the United States relationship, which he was incredibly committed to. He was a professor, an academic, a think tank person, an author. This is not a man who can be guilty of treason. And he resigned, by the way, Wolf, so to make sure that he was not in a position to in any way interfere with an investigation. But he went back to Pakistan of his own accord. He offered his resignation. And next thing that you see is that he has case is brought up in the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Wolf, that's the court of last resort. That is not where you start it. It may be a trial court if they had wanted, maybe, and why not, Parliament, which is where we already have a National Security Committee set up, bipartisan, with members from everybody, from every single political party. Wolf,
Farah, let me interrupt for a moment, because I just want to make it clear. He flatly denies any involvement in this mysterious memo that's caused all of this. Is that right?
Wolf, not only does he flatly deny it, you know that General Jim Jones filed an affidavit in the Pakistani Supreme Court saying that he did not believe that Ambassador Haqqani had anything to do with it, and that it was so, you know, when you have someone of the level of General Jim Jones, and then Admiral Mike Mullen has later said that he did not think the memo was credible. Now, these are two very senior and very credible American voices. So
and I just want to tell our viewers, Jim Jones is the former National Security Advisor to President Obama. Admiral Mullen was the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Is he, for all practical purposes, Farah, is he under house arrest right now? Can he move freely around the country? We know he can't leave.
He is, he cannot leave the country, and he is surrounded by an incredible amount of security. And he has received very serious death threats, as has his lawyer. And also, I had some issues while I was still in Pakistan, and all the citizens of Pakistan, the journalists who have written in Ambassador Haqqani's favor, there have been threats to their children. There have been threats of acid being thrown in their faces. The members of civil society who signed the petition for Ambassador Haqqani, they have also been threatened, and in very serious ways. Basically, Wolf, I will tell you how I see it. It started, Benazir Bhutto started the last attempt to take Pakistan back, to bring democracy and a real rule of law back, to bring back the importance of human rights to Pakistan. She was killed by those forces who want to always control the narrative in Pakistan. Then last year, 1 year ago, Governor Salman Taseer was murdered for standing up, ostensibly, for a poor Christian woman. Then our minorities minister, Shahbaz Bhatti, a Christian, was murdered soon after that. And I see what's being done to my husband as part of the silencing of every single intellectual, liberal, democratic voice. We will find out, Wolf, history will show that this was a setup, a memo that the two very credible Americans who had contact with it have said was not credible on the basis of a gentleman who shall remain nameless, but whose credibility is very questionable.
Farah, good luck. I just want to say good luck to you. Good luck to your husband, the ambassador, the former ambassador, a man I've known personally for many years, and I know he worked tirelessly to promote Pakistan's interests and to strengthen Pakistan's relations with the United States. I'll leave you with this thought, and I'll say it on the air just before Benazir Bhutto went back to Pakistan to run for office. I told her, don't go. It's too dangerous. We know what happened to her. I'll say the same thing to you. For the time being, I'm sure your husband wants you to stay here in the United States as well. It's a dangerous situation. Let's hope for the best in Pakistan. Farah, thanks very much. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Wolf. Thank you.